Hey guys, this is Allie. Real fast for those that were watching me on the virtual event, apparently the platform had some technical difficulties. And so I'm just going to start over and so that no one misses anything because I want to ensure that you hear all about our amazing company, which we love so much. So let me start again. My name is Allie, and I am a leader out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to share kind of my experience with Rodan and Fields, and then some information about the company, which I think will help you decide if this is right for you. My background, I am the middle of three girls. And so growing up, my parents always wanted to give me and my sisters more. My dad was actually very poor, so um, it was really important to my parents to give us more opportunities, more chances that they didn't have, more education. Education was huge in our family. And it would not surprise you that out of three girls, one graduated salutatorian and two valedictorian. But another thing they wanted for us was more for our careers. My dad was an entrepreneur, but he had to sacrifice a lot to build his successful business. He was away a lot and on the road, and he did not want that for his girls. He wanted something better. So he always encouraged us, go to college, major in a solid field that is as recession proof as possible. Go work for a good company for 40 years that has a good pension plan, and you'll be set. So as a result, you may not be surprised that one sister ended up being a doctor, one a CPA, and one an elementary school principal. I mean, as recession proof as possible. Not sure how I got the short end of the stick and became the CPA of a family. But I did, and I landed in one of the major banks here in Charlotte. But two things happened early in my career that kind of made me wake up and notice like we're living in a whole different world from what my dad grew up in. One is I saw firsthand the layoffs, how many, people will walk in and had worked there for 10, 20 years and then one day didn't have a job. That employer relationship didn't exist at all. And the other thing that was a huge red flag is my very first year there, they did completely away with the pension plan, like scrapped it. And that's really a result of a lot of things that were going on in the economy. At that time, our economy was shifting, and it was not shifting in a positive direction. The second thing that was going on this time, this little thing was invented, the iPhone. So for people could be connected from anywhere by just this little device. So you really saw a power shift from corporations to individuals. And then you also saw the rise of social media. So as all of this is going on in our world, on the West Coast in San Francisco, there were two very smart dermatologists who also happened to be the creators of Proactive. And they had created a new company, Rodan and Fields. They first put it into retail, but these doctors wanted more for this company. They had a bigger vision than being stuck behind the glass counters. And thank goodness they had a big vision because it has changed so many lives. So they knew it was not going to thrive in retail. They knew the world we lived in was different and was changing. And you saw the rise of like this whole new channel, this social e-commerce channel where people would rather have a recommendation from a friend of something that they're using that works, but they want it instantly. So that is why the doctors launched us into this social e-commerce world, and gave us the ability to give people customizable dermalogical products that they get from a click of a button and arrive at their door. So that was really a huge game changer for the whole industry, honestly. So let's talk real fast about our products, just to make sure that you're familiar with them. We have 5 regimens now. We did have 4, but we've got a new one. So real fast, our Soothe is for sensitive skin. And all of these are multi-step, multi-therapy. So it's all about using the right ingredients in the right formation in the right order. That's what gives people the results that they love with this. Because, I mean, before Rodan & Fields, I think back, and I was getting a wash from Clinique and a toner from Estee Lauder and a moisturizer from Lancome, and the ingredients in those were probably combating each other. So that's why it's so important to use all the regimens, all the products in the right order in your regimen. So Unblemished is for adult hormonal acne. This now has a anti-age component, which is awesome. Next we have Reverse. This is the first one that I started on. This is going to help get rid of any dark marks and help with any dullness. It just brightens the skin. Love that. And then finally, well, not finally, this is our anti-age Redefine. This is kind of your lifelong one. This is the one that I'm on now, and I love so much. And then finally, this is the last one. This is our newest one, Spotless. This is for teenage and young adult acne. This one's actually a 2-step regimen versus a 4-step. So that's kind of the basis of our company. But as the doctors continued in this journey with RNF, they realized that customers wanted more. There were more things they wanted to address than just what these regimens will do. So that came to the creation of the roller, which the roller, you roll over your skin. It kind of, it almost is like irrigating your yard. You kind of want to aerate it before you put on this little baby. This is Intensive Renewing Serum, and this has Retin L in it, which is the closest form to Retin A and is 20 times more powerful than retinol. That is a mouthful. That took me a while to learn. And then some other add-ons that you'll see. Hydration, our hydration family. We have it for the face and for the body and for the eyes, as well as, if you've been on social media ever, you will have heard of Lash Boost, and which is one of my favorites, and our Radiant Defense, which this is a new product that really there's not a product like this that exists right now. So normally either products treat the skin or they cover. This one does both. It is a tinted moisturizer, which you're going to get skin benefits from using this, and lucky for you, it gives you coverage too. So this comes in 6 different shades. So as a result of our products and our products working, we have landed we've landed at the #1 skincare brand in North America. Those companies would be, yay, let's celebrate, but not our doctors. They wanted more. They wanted more, and they had a bigger vision than just #1 in North America. So they wanted to be number one in the globe. Why not? Because we can. So let me kind of talk to you a little bit about the growth and where it's going to come from and kind of where we're at in our business right now. So if you look back over the years, Rodan and Fields, between 2008 when they launched to 2015, they grew about 600 million in sales. The numbers don't lie, guys. 600 million in sales over the span of 7 years. And then in 2016 to 2018, revenues grew by $1 billion. $1 billion. What happened? What happened in those 2 years was innovation. Innovation is what sets us apart from anyone, and it always will be. We have a team of scientists that on a daily basis are creating new products that have, we have the patent technology on it. So another company can't come out and reproduce what we've done. We have the patent technology on it, and that makes us different. For example, the hydration family. They were able to create a molecule that would help pull moisture from the air and capture it in your skin. I mean, these are some smart scientists and smart doctors, obviously. Our Lash Boost was responsible for 200 million in sales, giving people the ability to get the stronger, longer looking lashes without going to a doctor. So innovation really has set us apart. And I mean, the exciting thing about our innovation is we've really just started with that. And our doctors have committed to increase the pace of our innovation. They have agreed to release at least 2 new products a year, and not only expanding in skincare, but expanding in adjacent categories that they know will complement our skincare. So, for instance, our Radiant Defense is an adjacency. The Lash Boost adjacency, and it's brought in so many more customers that are kind of outside our regimen users. So, we are excited for the innovation to continue and see what's next. Our president and CEO, Diane Dietz, who is an amazing woman, actually told us not long ago that most of our growth is going to come from products we don't even have yet. So I, as a business owner, am excited about that I work for a company that has that dedication to innovation. And not only the dedication, but they do not release a product unless it's the best on the market. And I respect that. So another way that we're going to continue to grow is awareness. So awareness, this piece can be mind-blowing because social media doesn't always paint the correct picture. So if you went out and asked 10 people in North America, have they heard of Rodan and Fields? Only 3 have ever heard. That does not mean they're using. Only 3 have ever heard about it. So the fact that our awareness factor is around 30% just shows you how much runway we still have in North America. And then obviously the North America skincare market is growing. It's growing around $1 billion a year. Here's a chart. Now I know it's probably backwards. From 2012 to 2019, the growth. People are still having babies. People are living longer, and that the market that we are reaching out to continues to grow. So we're in the best market there is. And then just from a global standpoint, the growth potential there is beyond what you can ever think. The global skincare market is projected to be 154 billion by 2021. And just to put it in perspective, the countries that we're in, so the US, Canada, and Australia, together they make up about 18% of the world's skincare. So what does that tell me? That tells me that we are playing in the small markets right now. And you may can guess where the majority of the skincare comes from. And if you're saying Asia, you are correct. And guess where we are launching next? Yes, that is correct. Asia. So we're super excited, and how we're going to be able to do that and expand globally even faster is through our partnership with TPG. TPG is a private equity firm, one of the most respectful in the country. And as of May last year, they became minority interest owners in us. One of the co-founders said that TPG looks for disruptors in the market where they have significant runway. Basically, they invest in companies that have a good thing, but we haven't seen anything like what's going to happen. So TPG's investment is going to really help us scale our platforms and our technology to really help accelerate our growth. So I will tell you, 7 years ago, I said yes to this opportunity, this Rodan & Fields opportunity. And I remember the day that I quit my job because I had to replace that 6-figure salary that I'd worked so hard to get to. I called my dad after I called my husband. I called my dad, and it really went full circle when he told me that he could not be more proud of me for going after my dream and being an entrepreneur and owning my own business. And now, at the ripe old age of, yes, tomorrow is my 40th birthday, but at the ripe old age of almost 40, I get to run my business on my own terms, around my kids, and create something that no one can take away from me, and create something that is willable to my girls, because my goal is to give them more. I'll show you a picture. I'm a proud mommy. So give these babies more. That is my goal, and I know that's the goal of majority of parents. So if you're watching this, sorry, I think the battery in the fire alarm thing is beeping. We've got to change batteries. So if you're watching this, I will encourage you to go back to the person that invited you. First of all, they really thought a lot about you because they did invite you. I am so thankful to my upline who introduced this to me. Get all your questions answered to ensure this is right for you, because you have a life-changing opportunity sitting right in front of you. And we will teach and train you how to do this business and how to make this business achieve more for you and your family. So thanks for watching, and we hope to see you on the team soon. Bye, guys.